Okay, let's get started for the end. Starting to the end. Okay. Whoa, that actually worked this time, kind of. Most of them. So I did a little I did a little bit of grinding off stream. I did like 6 or 7 battles or something. And we're gonna use this file. Damn, was it that long? Holy shit. Oh, there's my timer. Was it actually that long? Damn. Like 2 hours of grinding. Did not feel like 2 hours, but then again, I wasn't really paying attention. Whatever. I cheated. I cheated the game. Not only the game, but myself. Oh, hey, Doomed. How's it going? Making coffee? Okay. Well, you might miss the first couple battles, but it's fine. And J-Cow to Ninja Pro Nobles. How's it going? Okay, so I duped Excaliburs. It's super easy when you know what you're doing. I don't know. I was doing it stupidly, I guess. I also learned a bunch of abilities. So I mastered Chemist, and I mastered Geomancer using the JP glitch. But you're gonna see some OP strats. Do I have Crystal Mail? Oh. Sucks so much that you can't wear a black costume. It's terrible. Using him, yes. So everyone's got angel rings. It's basically everyone's got thief hat, black costume, angel rings. The 2 girls who can't. Oh yeah, I got Melia duel up. I got her reasonably equipped. So everyone's pretty OP. So we're gonna go to Mirond. Cheating the game as well as yourself for shame. What would Young West say? Young West did this exact same thing. You laugh. Except I had everyone with like equip armor and shit. Like the terrible things. But you're gonna see how stupid this game gets when you actually attempt Young West fuck grinding. That's incorrect. The first time I played this game, I didn't even progress the story. I just like I got stuck at Dorder Trade City and it was too much of a little brainlet to get through it. So what happened was I went back and I leveled up in Mandalia Plains until I was level 100. So the Shrine Knights betray the High Priest. He's going along with you to get the Zodiac Stones. But now that kid took most of them, so it was all for nothing. Oh god, so funny. This is pretty fucking metal right here. If Doom's back, he might not be, but that wound is deep, but not fatal. If you treat it soon, you'll be okay. Oh my god. If you value your life, tell me where the entrance to Mirond is. Oh my god. A sealed magic square at the bottom of the underground library. How do I break the seal? Don't know. It might be written in the scriptures. Yeah. Get out of here. That damn kid. I'm through with you. I don't think so. Just plant a sword in his back. It's no big deal. Level 100, what in the goddamn? Yeah, you just do random battles. I was just having fun. I just liked the battle system. Why is that Joe Rogan quote not allowed? What the hell? What the hell, man? Yeah, sup thick, what's up? Did you guys see that video I posted? Like Joe Rogan pretends to be an 800-pound gorilla. I fucking love that video. It's so fucking funny. He's just like he's just like screaming like a gorilla and like edited it so all the guys are looking at him funny. Ramza, I'm here for my sister who was kidnapped by Vormov. Heresy Ramza. I guess it's supposed to be Heretic Ramza. What a fool to come so openly. I will execute your sentence here and now. Get stabbed. Yeah, he got fucking wrecked. The really funny thing is that guy's name is Raffle. So he was Raffle stabbed the dude. So, if I recall correctly, this guy has a scorpion tail. Oh, he doesn't. What the hell? I thought he was supposed to have a scorpion tail. Scorpion tail's like the strongest thing. That guy's got a dragon rod. That's kind of scary. To throw guns. Whatever. We don't care about that. What we care about is fucking destroying people. So everyone... So, I duped Excaliburs, so pretty much everyone on my team has perma-haste. They're all wearing angel rings, which means they have pretty much, they have instant re-raise, and they're immune to instant death. Can I actually shell burst it? This'll be fine. And now Orlando has attack up, so he can, like, one-shot these people. And, I got Amelia duel. She's got all her shit. Which one is it? Is it Hellcry? I think it's Hellcry Punch. Congratulations, you're fucking neutered. No weapon for you. My ninja goes before Agrias. That's so funny. Agrias is so slow that a hasted ninja is faster. Or an unhasted ninja. Oh, thick rounds. Wait, what? Sounds familiar, but I must have missed it. I think you mentioned it. Oh yeah, I mentioned it when he's fighting. Probably when he's talking to Dice Dark. Yeah, Agrias is so fucking slow that even with a Excalibur, she's still insanely slow. And he's like, you can just see the power discrepancy between like Melia Duel and Agrias versus Orlando. Orlando just shits on everybody. Your sister smells of elderberries. Can this game please stop showing Ramza from behind? A simple request. Not simple enough. Oh my god, she's petrified. It's fine. Thick Ramza. Ramza's big ass booty. Oh, dank stream. Yeah, hey, what's up, Bob? How's it going? Staff spear, a fucking mithril gun, really now? Yeah. Oh no, Hell Ivy. What am I gonna do? Meanwhile, here comes Orlando in a second. He's gonna fucking waste these nerds. What are you gonna do? Talk me to death? Yep. Rams is pretty good. Pretty strong hero. Actually, I want to see what he's doing. He's casting Fire 1. This isn't even worth my fucking time. Agrias is a big girl, just needs to take her time. Yeah, she's just slow. It's because she can't wear a thief hat, man. If she could wear a thief hat, this would be a game changer. I'm telling you, like half the... Like Ram's Super Squire class, it doesn't really have a ton of special stuff about it. But it can equip every piece of gear in the game. Which means you can wear a thief hat. Which instantly makes it like an insanely good class. You can get a knight sword and a thief hat. That's all you need, man. A knight sword and a thief hat. Now what's that? You liked having a sword? Fucking see ya. Oh, giant axe. Ooh, I'm so scared. Am I scared of the Geomancer? Not really. Yep. This is what happens when you level up. I think I gained like 7 levels on Ramza. And I got this guy appropriate level swords. I was actually 2. I was 2 ninja swords behind. So there's 2 full upgrades that I didn't have. I'm not a big fan of your Dragon Blade or your Dragon Rod, so get out of here. Fire 1, you're 100 years too early to fight me. Disgustingly accurate, unfortunately. I mean, this is what happens. This is like literally what happens when you like grind an FFT. Like you just fucking trash the battles. It's like not even fair. An X potion. I'm gonna use that. What's next? This is a boss fight, actually, I think. I think this is Vormov. And you'll see that this fight's also fucking hilarious. Although, you can get more than one Excalibur, right? I think you can poach it from something. Maybe you can only get one. I think you can get more than one. Oh, that's text advance. Can also be found on the 5th floor of Midlight Steel with treasure hunt ability. Yeah. So you're supposed to only have like maximum 2 Excaliburs, but I have 4. 4. It's pretty OP. How about an FFT mod where every death scream is replaced by a Wilhelm scream? I don't think that would be very good. I like the Final Fantasy Tactics death screams, man. It's fun. They're fun. I want you, and I want you. Any tips for Medieval 2 Total War, anybody? No, unfortunately, not for me. I haven't played that one. I haven't played a lot of the Total War games. The only one I've really played is like Shogun 2. So I think this is Vormov, Claytian, and Raffle. So just like every other boss fight in the game, we just have to kill one of them. This game would be so different if you actually had to like fight all 3 of them. I'd ask you to dinner, but I'm busy. Forgive me. Oh my god. I don't have much time, so let me get down to business. Sorry, can't help you there, yeah. Replace with the Roblox oof. Oof. If I don't do what I say, your lovely sister is dead. The doomed death scream would be cool. It's so funny, he's just like, show me Elma, otherwise I won't hand over the scriptures. You'll have no choice. I'll say it again, hand him over. And then Rams is just like, okay, just the scriptures. You can hang, I think you want, yeah, only the scriptures. I'll give you the stones only after I see Alma, yeah. Should have given him the stones, kept the scriptures, but whatever. Raffle. It's a simple curse. Now we know you're finished. Let him go, but I'll get revenge for Velius and the others, yeah. You deceived me, you fucking dicks. So this fight actually is pretty damn scary if you don't have what I have. We have to defeat Vormov. It says defeat Vormov, but I think we can beat any one of them and it doesn't really matter. Why do you let Alma live? Yeah, it's a good question. What? What? You even killed your own son, why do you keep Alma alive? It's none of your fucking business. If you want to know, kill me. Okay. That can be arranged. So, you see how I'm gonna get all the turns off before they get one? So what's Raffle got? He's got an Ice Brand and Platina armor, which is like underpowered, and he's got Mighty Sword with Counter Flood and defense up. Like, okay. It's like Claytian has Dragon Rod, Golden Hairpin, Earth Clothes Mat. He's got all magic, counter magic. Ignore height on a map that's basically flat, which is fun. This guy has a Rune Blade. Like, they don't even give them Night Swords here. He's got counter and defense up. So it's like, yeah, they're slightly stronger, but it's like, herp-de-derp-de-derp. Hey, Claytian. Enjoy death, idiot. I won. If you actually had to fight all 3 of them, it wouldn't be so bad. But the fact that you can just, like, run in there and just fucking waste one of them, it's like, okay, I win. Fucking hell, Ramsey even walks backwards. They're giving you as many booty shots as possible. That's what they're doing. All death sound should be Akmoden 2 boss death sound from Symphony of the Night. Oh my god. Which one's that? Akmoden? I don't remember him. Well, I probably do. I just don't remember. I've only played Symphony of the Night like 3 or 4 times. So how many Excaliburs did you do? 4. One for, well, sorry, 3. One for Ramza, one for Melia Duel, one for Agrias. And I have, Ramza's dual wielding. He's offhanding to save the queen. Even though he would be better off offhanding another Excalibur because it's got 3 more attack power. But the protect is okay. I'll keep it. And I leveled up. I got like, so what I did is I leveled everyone as a thief for a bit. And I unlocked move +2. So everyone has like move +2. It's my favorite game, wins a fight in 1 turn. I didn't design it this way, man. I would have made these guys have like way more HP. Oh, the mummy in the inverted castle. Okay. Okay. It's just like, a lot of these fights are just like, kill this guy, and it's like, okay. And if you actually just aim to kill them, it's pretty fucking easy. So here's this big story element. No more time to waste. Want to end this now, but you probably won't go quietly. I'm afraid your life must end here. My servants will be your opponents. A coffin, just the thing for you. Rest in peace. Oh god. Oh no, archaic demons. What are we gonna do? This man will be your opponent. Oh my god, it's Zalbag. Oh my god. He may be your brother, but he's joined our family. Think you can fight with him? Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Dirty. Zalbag, kill the boy before you. Don't let him leave this temple alive. Oh my god. Yeah, what's the condition? Defeat Zalbag? Okay. Gee, I wonder what we're gonna do. Take a wild guess at our plan. It's me! Is that you? Yeah, he's like a fucking vampire now. Oh, whatever what we do, Stabs, we did it! What am I doing? I can't feel a thing. You're being controlled by Lucavi. I'm fighting you? Why? Or else I might kill you. Oh, that's cute. Zalbag thinks he can kill us. So, it's kind of funny because you can actually do this. What does he have? I think he's got like, yeah, Destroy Sword, Blood Suck, Speed Save. Actually, Speed Save is really fucking scary. And the fact that he can use Blood Suck is also kind of scary, but... I have like move +2. I'll just waste this fucking ultimate demon. I think that sucks is like, there's a lot of like extra dialogue you get if you actually let the fights run long. But letting the fights run long is fucking terrible. Because it just like, it makes it so much harder. Hellcry Punch. What is that? No, not this one. Wait, what? Oh, he's got Germinus Boots. Hellcry Punch. This destroys his weapon. So with his weapon destroyed, he can't use Destroy Sword, which means he can't use like break skills on us. And while we're at it, we may as well just destroy his armor. So he's like got no armor. Or so he's got no helmet, no weapon. And now he's gonna get a turn. Don't worry, Zalbag, I'll kill you first. Yeah, I did it this way just for this dialogue. I'm in pain and no feeling in my hands and feet, yet it hurts all over. Oh my god. The scariest part is I'm slowly losing my memory. Be okay, Zalbag, I'm sure there's a way. As Ramza draws his sword. Don't give up, please don't give up. No, hurry up and kill me, I'm in pain. I hear voices talking, crying, calling, taunting. Oh my god. Just kill him. God damn it, Varmov, you asshole. So he's gonna probably bloodsuck Ramza right now. Which turns into a vampire. So bloodsuck's really funny because it turns you into a vampire. Yeah, must live as a vampire. And usually, so when you get bloodsucked like that, your guy basically becomes like berserked, and you have to deal with being a vampire. So usually what happens is the first thing that a vampire will do is like turn around and immediately bloodsuck the guy who did it to him. I think this won't kill him, but whatever. We'll just do it for fun. Oh, crits. Oh god, you got faster. Speed save's actually really good. Because you can get like an insane amount of speed. So usually what he'll do is, maybe he'll do it on... Yeah. So he immediately turns around and bloodsucks Zalbag, which kills him. Yeah, that's usually what happens. The AI is just like, bloodsuck the guy who's closest to you. And it just happens to be Zalbag, the guy who gave him bloodsuck. So sorry, Ramza, to make you suffer. Save Alma, you're the only one who can. I have to go now. I have to return to my home planet now. It's all because Dystark banished him to the Shadow Realm. That's what happens. Oh, there's a way, alright. All these voices inside of my head. Zalbag! Give him the suck. Oh, Ramza gave him the suck, alright. They just... These two brothers sucked each other off. That's what happened. Well, I guess they're only half brothers, but still. A continuing trend in these games is taking people's clothes off. Yep. First you do it for the OP gear on all the female characters you get. And then you do it with Mighty Sword. Oh my god, he's still alive. So this guy got what's coming to him because he was trying to manipulate a war. So ending up with a sword in his back is probably not the worst thing. Must live as a vampire. Yep. For the rest of the game or just the fight, must live as a vampire for 2 minutes. Must live as the vampire. Must live as a vampire for the rest of the fight. You can cure it with holy waters, but it's not worth the time. Hold on, hold on. Where did they go? Orban. So look at that. You want some FFT in depth? Full circle, baby. So that's why I don't... This is why I don't mind the game starting at Orban. Because it ends at Orban. So if they had started the game at, like, Magic City, Garland or whatever, with the Academy battle, it wouldn't really have the same punch, because you come back to Orban, right? You pretty much go to Orban. You start at Orban, the middle of the game's in Orban, and the finale's in Orban. So you have this recurring theme of returning to Orban Monastery. So I don't mind... I really don't mind that it does that. So apparently you can buy, like... Yeah, that's just... I was, like, looking up info, and it's like, there's a bunch of just stuff that's just, like, straight up fucking wrong. Like, they're saying you can buy, like, thief gloves here, and it's like, you can't buy thief gloves in the PS1 version. They're just wrong. Just wrong. So this is the point of no return. There's, like, 5 battles here back to back. 4 thief hats, 3 black costumes. You know what we need for our finale? It's a good start. I think that's all we needed. Just 100 just 100 X potions, and just 100 things. How appropriate that this dead guy's name is Feather. These two brothers sucked each other off. That's what happened. It's okay because they're half brothers. Hey, it's not gay if you're brothers. Don't you know that, Dave? Come on, Dave. You must have known that. Vampires following IT rules. Following It Follows rules. Run down the chain of vampirism. It's only polite to suck the guy who sucked you. Oh god. That's somewhat in depth. Would you repeat yourself for the course of 5 minutes to talk about the symbolism, please? I thought about it. I'm like, how would I actually make like an FFT in-depth lore video? Because, well, maybe I can. Oh, I can't show you now because we don't actually have a break. But okay, post game. Once I beat the game, remind me, and we'll reset and we'll look at the Brave story. Because there's some deep shit in there that's like not even shown in game at all. Run down the chain of vampirism. FF4's moon is legit. 68 Phoenix Downs the Madman. What's in this underground library? The only thing in this underground library is a bunch of corpses. These guys just don't know they're dead yet. FF4's moon is legit. Wait. See, that's cool. It all starting and ending in orbit, but FF4 goes to the moon. Checkmate, atheists. Yeah, but that's because Cecil is he's a moon man. And I wish I was making that up, but he's a literal moon man. FF4 so... Ugh, like FF4 is like... I played it so much when I was a kid, but it's actually pretty fucking terrible. Because it's like, Golbez was my secret brother? Oh my god. Oh, Guild Game Heart. Say goodbye to your weapon, dip. Boom. Neutered. They may as well just call that the neuter. Like the best bow in the game, yeah, it's gone forever. Get lightning stabbed. Buy enough Phoenix Downs to make a whole Phoenix. I have the maximum amount. I have as many as is possible. Hey, a knight. What do you think you're gonna do? Maybe get absolutely fucking demolished? Cecil is a starman waiting in the sky. He's from the moon, man. A rune blade destroyed. How about that? It's pretty funny because my ninja is like the worst character now, and he was one of my better ones. Oh, dodge that, idiot. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. Oh my god. Cecil's from the moon. Oof, spoilers, man. I haven't actually played it yet. What the fuck, Dave? Really? God damn it. Sounds like Skies of Arcadia ripped up FF. But is that actually a spoiler from Skies of Arcadia? That you're from the moon? I thought you were like a sky pirate. It's like, no, you're from the moon. You tried the FF4 remake? Shit's legit. I played the one on DS. Is it the same as the DS one? Check it. Damn, why are these guys dodging all my shit? 1973, yeah, that's when this was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was on DS. Yeah, I played that one. That one's actually really fucking hard. Is it lightning? Is lightning stab the solution here? Kill Agrius. It'll kill Agrius, so no, it's not, unfortunately. Can't destroy your weapons, so let's just destroy your armor. Wait, alright. Shellburst stab. The 3D version? I have it on DS, but I haven't touched it. Yeah, the DS version is actually like really... It's like super hard, and it's only hard because like you have... Like there's not really any strategy in Final Fantasy IV. You just have to grind. So if you're like under-leveled, you just get fucking destroyed. Oh wow, 60 damage. The main characters of Skies of Arcadia isn't from the moon, but there are a few important characters, one of whom is a party member that come from the moon. God fucking damn it, seriously? That's so stupid. And here I am. It's not like I guess I'm not praising... not like I'm praising Final Fantasy IV, but... Oh god. FF3 and 4 both got their DS remakes put on PC. That's actually good, though. I actually like that a lot. Because there's no reason not to port stuff to PC eventually. Unless it's like... Demon Souls and Sony's hanging on to the license for whatever reason. I'm surprised Demon Souls didn't get a remaster in PS4, actually. I'm actually surprised by that. Dead. Haste is pretty good, pretty good. See how I'm like multi-turning these guys without even trying? Goodbye to your armor, goodbye to your life. Oh, maybe not dead. Oh, he's dead. Of course he's dead. It's Orlando. Oh, there's a guy down there. Play FF3 on DS and it's alright. It's a fun FF game, but not a big deal. Yeah, I think 3 is kind of just like very... I think people are kind of lukewarm on 3 because it's just like, eh. Like, a lot of the ones that did get released here, I think, don't have a lot of nostalgia factor, I guess. That's one of the big things, is if it didn't get released here, like, nobody really cares. Behold a pale blood sky. God. Fucking, I still can't believe they did that shit, man. Like, how can you get away with that as your story? Seek pale blood. Seek it. Surprised we only got one Ratchet and Clank game on PS4. I'm not, because it was Insomniac, right? And then they were doing Spider-Man, weren't they? I don't know. I think, like, Ratchet and Clank kind of had its heyday, I feel like. I feel like Ratchet and Clank was it was a very PS2 IP. And I played Future on PS3 and it was good, but I didn't play any of the other ones. There's a lot of them. Better off playing other games. You're not missing much from not playing FF3. I think that's a lot. Like, a lot of the Final Fantasies are very, like, it kind of sucks to say, but a lot of them are like really ho-hum. Like, I would recommend, if I had to pick like 5 Final Fantasies to play, it would probably be like the first one. Play Final Fantasy 1 because it's like the original and that's kind of cool. Then you should probably just skip like all the way to 4 or 5. Probably just 5. I would rather play 5 over 4 like any day of the week, to be honest. And then 7. Would I do 8? I like 8, but would I do it? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of 6 either. I think I would probably do like 1, 5, 7, 8, 9. Like, honestly, just the PS1 ones. Like, I'm not a big fan of 9, but I think 9's probably one of the more interesting ones to play. Like, I think the adventure is more interesting. I don't know, would I recommend 10? 10's kind of like, eh. Not FF10 2, the underrated masterpiece. 10 is kind of like super grindy, though. It's weird. FF3 is probably better than 1, 2, and 4 just because it actually has custom. Yeah, like, that's one of the things. It's like, it's got the class or the job system and the customization. You like FF8? I do like FF8, but I know it's like super polarizing. It's just so funny because I know so many people like hate FF8. So like the story's stupid. It's like, I don't think the story's stupid. It's just you didn't really pay attention. I like FF8 because it's so breakable. Like, the systems are so exploitable by you, the player. I really like that. That's why I like it. Not for any other reason, really. Like, I don't really care for, like, the characters. I don't really care for the, Did I just kill him with, like, lightning stab? Almost. 4 over 1 for me, to be honest. Could never get into it. Yeah, I mean, 1 is like, obviously 1 is, I recommend 1 not because it's like a good game. I mean, it's not that 1's bad, it's just that 1 is like super archaic and clunky by today's standards. Like, it's hard to get into 1. But I would still recommend it because I think it's cool to see the origins of the series. I hate FF8, oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I think 1 is basically because it's the progenitor, right? It's important to see the origins of the series. So now I'm gonna get someone's gonna break something. What's gonna get broken? Probably my armor. Yep, Shellburst stab. It's fine. F10, lol, no. 10 is a nice battle system, but as far as I'm concerned, that's where FF died. I think you're accurate in saying that. Traditional FFs, at least. I mean, 12 is kind of interesting, but 12 is more like, it's so different from like a traditional Final Fantasy. And yeah, I think 10 is a good battle system, but I think it's like, it's really linear and it's not particularly interesting to play. And you got some really annoying, like, the dungeons are so fucking weird. It's crazy. Never really cared for FF games in general. Yeah. Well, they're slow paced. Like, they're not bad. I think 7 is like by far the best one. Actually, ice. He's casting level 1 ice. What the fuck? Oh my god. It's only gonna do 63 damage? Why? Do I have, like, bad Zodiac compatibility or something? Well, I don't want him breaking any more of my shit, so... Say goodbye to your weapon. It sure was nice. It was a nice sword you had. Be a shame if something happened to it. Wes, are you an incel? Respond quickly. To be involuntarily celibate? No. You'd have to try to be involuntary. Yeah, there it is. Doomed Vosel. No, I just like don't give a fuck. I don't want to date right now. I like my freedom. Use virginity and celibacy as your strength and learn cool skills. God damn, dude. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna destroy all his equipment because fuck you. You destroyed my crystal helmet or whatever. I've always thought FF12 was a single-player version of FF1. 11, I like it a lot for that reason. The thing is, like, FF11 is, like, so boring, and, like, Final Fantasy 12 is actually kind of interesting. I can see why you'd think that a little bit, but, like, Final Fantasy 12 is, like, infinitely more interesting than Final Fantasy 11, which is the saddest thing I've ever said. Because I played a lot of Final Fantasy 11. Whatever, just kill everybody. I dig FF6, but I'm biased because I like the world, and Setzer is my favorite character. Need to play 12. Yeah, so I don't like Final Fantasy 6 like at all. I just think it's really, really boring. I can see why you'd like it, but I think it's a like. I think 6 is kind of like what Chrono Trigger gets criticized a lot for being like. So Chrono Trigger is one of those games that gets criticized. Like if you're gonna criticize Chrono Trigger, like the easiest one is that it's like super. It's like a super basic, easy game. But it like looks pretty and it's got a good soundtrack and stuff, and I think that's kind of like that kind of applies to Final Fantasy VI because your characters don't really have customization. They have a very, very obvious turn. Like if you're using Edgar, you're gonna use tools every single turn. There's no reason not to. And if you're using Sabin, you're gonna use Blitz. And the only characters that you're not gonna spam that are like unique ability are characters that don't have a good one, like Locke. You're not going to use Steel every turn. You're just going to get him to sit in the back row and throw stuff. And it's just like, I find Final Fantasy VI just very unengaging, I guess. I find it really boring. That's why I like 5 better, because 5 you at least have the job system. So you're at least building a composition and using that job's unique abilities. Even if you're just like using blue mages or something, it's more interesting than like the entirety of FF6 to me. Charge your balls, use the ball energy to be the gods. Wes, convert to Christ. Convert to Catholic, not Christian. I'm baptized Protestant. I can't remember what my church was called. We haven't gone in like decades. It was fucking hilarious. So my dad's dad was a minister. And then when my grandma died, we basically just stopped going to church. My dad's reasoning was basically that it was boring. And we were a kid, like I mean, I don't know. I have never really talked to him about it, but I don't know if he cares. But I think it's just like you had young kids. You didn't want to like spend your Sundays going to church with young kids. Like kids probably don't care that much. Like didn't care. It's not like it like broke me or anything. But yeah, it was like, just don't go to church because it was boring, basically. FF6 lacks that. 7 fixed it with Materia. Materia is a good S system. Yeah, Materia actually works really well. Because not only does it give you customization, it lets you move customization between characters. So FF7 is really bad. Well, it's not really bad about it because Materia works, but like FF7 for like the first disc especially, it locks your roster like really hard. So like you'll do, I think it's, let me think about this. So you have like a forced party in the beginning, but once you like leave Midgar, it's like you have to bring Like, well, I'm thinking, like, okay, when you get to North Coral, you have to bring Barret with you. And then it's like you get to Cosmo Canyon, and you have to bring Red 13 with you. And then you have to do the Temple of the Ancients, and you have to bring Eris with you. So, I always forget to do this, so I'm not going to forget this time. So, like, when you actually have... Oh, I guess she's wearing a white robe. So, when you have to use a character in Final Fantasy VII, it's really easy to just swap your materia onto that character. You just take it from whatever character you're using and you put it on the new guy in your party. Like, it's so easy. And that's why it works so well. And Junction works, like, almost the same in Final Fantasy VIII. It's just a bit more confusing, which makes it hard. Convert to theistic Satanism. No. Death City, nice name. Yeah, we're trapped here forever now because you destroyed the portal back. Love your videos, please convert so I can watch you in heaven. I'm baptized, man. I'm baptized Protestant. I know the Protestants and Catholics don't hate each other, but I ain't got nothing against the Catholics. So Raffle's been defeated. Then unless I defeat you here, I can't face Raffle. Come on. Damn, that's a big roster. Samurais, ninjas, and time mages. I'm gonna have to beat Claytune. Doomed, the devil is in your blood. Materia system was great, but I like FF9 systems better. It forces each character to be different. Yeah, I mean, I can see that being a valid criticism. Oh, look. 198 damage. I should have moved Orlando. I should have put Orlando on the other side, but whatever. I actually don't know how this works if I destroy his weapon. I guess it doesn't really matter. Fair, and I have no Devil's Blood, I just need cultists to fight so I can live 90 FPS. Yeah, I think Materia is like the best. Especially like in the context of Final Fantasy VII, because yeah, you're getting locked parties often. So you have Cloud the whole first disc, and then your secondary guy is usually set, and then you have a wild card third, whoever you want, right? So you have this system where like it really benefits you to have something that you can transfer between characters, and that's exactly what they did with 7, right? It's kind of the things that sucks about like 4, right? Is 4 your roster's swapping constantly, and there's no way to like customize them. So if you have like a roster that you don't like or a bad roster, it's like you can't do anything. I hate Protestants. Whatever. Wait, what? Martin Luther bad? What the fuck is going on? Church and God, not Final Fantasy and the devil. Okay, whatever, man. You can hate Protestants if you want. I don't see a point. It's like, this is the same guy. What are you posting? Fucking, is that Arabic? Whatever, we won the battle. We won the boss battle. Damn, it's already been 48 minutes. Holy shit. Don't read. Yeah, English only, please. Because I don't know what you're saying in Arabic. Or Sanskrit, or whatever the hell it is. Even in our moment of defeat, we still pray to Allah. Okay, man. What's next? I think it's Balk next. Maybe it's not actually as long as I remember. It'll take me longer to fucking find the damn page than it will actually do this thing. Coilery. No, we didn't do the Coilery. The Deep Dungeon. We also didn't do the Deep Dungeon. Book storage, 4th floor. 5th floor. Muron, Death City. Yep. Lost Sacred Precincts, 69. Oh, damn, dude. We're like, there's only 2 battles left. Or 3, I guess 3, but it's pretty fast. We're almost done. I think we'll just have a short stream today. I know we talked about, like, I know we talked about potentially playing, like, Ninja Blade today, but I'm tired. We're just gonna finish FFT and call it a day. Protestants are okay, except for the Quakers. Those oat lovers. But I get it though. If you're frustrated and not having fun, they can be annoying. It's part of the challenge. Wait, what? What are you guys trying to summon Brendan Fraser to beat the mummy in here? God damn it, Max. That's great. Nice to see you, kid. I was beaten before, but not this time. I'll make Death City your grave. This is actually one of the hardest battles in the game because there's like Tiamats. They're actually fucking scary. And Bulk has a gun. He's got a fucking gun. Can I jump? Okay, you can jump this if you have like one jump, I think, but I don't know why Rams doesn't, so. This one's hard because you actually have to like run down here and run like a gauntlet. But whatever. We just scream in the corner. For the challenge, in my opinion, if in FF9 there's a good chunk of the game early on where you have a party of 4 and no white mage, you just gotta make it work. That's my big opinion on Xenogears, actually. That's my hot take. In the early game of Xenogears, you have these mech battles, but you have no way to actually heal your mechs. So you're locked into a boss battle where you might just lose because he kills you before you kill him, and there's no way around it. Wait, what did it say, Max? I need to know. I gotta get it though. If you're frustrated, you're not having fun, then it can be annoying. I mean, that's one of the things with Final Fantasy. It seems to like very make or break. Like a lot of them just don't really work that well because like the systems are kind of like either too basic or they're just not interesting. And Materia's interesting. Checks Bulk's job. He's a sword saint. No, he's not a sword saint. I think Bulk's job is like actually called engineer. Let me check it. FF9 is pretty good. Bigger problem, in my opinion, is trying to steal from a boss for literally an hour and still not getting anything. That's hilarious. This is why Tiamats are scary. They're equal level to you, so if you show up here at like level 100, they're level 100. I think it's engineer. Yeah, his job is just like Mastidio's, but he's got a fucking thief hat, so that means he's scary as shit. The last one said, "I love you, Dale." Say hot take. What the fuck? Okay, whatever, man. Okay, what do we got? 500. Yeah, they got 500 HP too. This is why this is scary. It's because even my beefed up Orlando can get fucked up here. Maybe not that fucked up. Actually, is he? Oh, he took damage. You know what that means? We used Night Sword one time. Actually, Xenosaga has a similar deal with using mechs because they're swole, but you can only heal them out of battle. Yeah, so that's the thing about like Xenogears is like you get the ability to heal your mechs eventually, but there's one boss in particular where like I didn't know what I was doing wrong, and I looked up a guide, like I looked up the GameFAQs guide, and it's like, yeah, you might just lose this battle if he spams one attack. Like it's called like macro. It's like it's a missile attack, and it hits. I think it hits like all the guys on your team. It's like, yeah, if he just spams this attack, you can't win. So stuff like that is like so fucking poorly designed. And I know people throw around like badly designed as like a meme, but that's like actually like you can't beat it unless you get lucky, and that's like so stupid. Like that's bad design. Yeah, all three physicals of Xeno. Hey, what the fuck? He's running back here. Oh my god. It sounds really bad about Xenogears. FF9 doesn't have it that bad, actually, but I see it being a problem, having no options to heal. Yeah, well, I'm sure you've got items, right? You've probably got something in Final Fantasy IX. You're probably not just, like, out of the blue, with nothing left. Wow. Damn, Damn, dude, he's got counter? Fuck. I didn't even notice he could do that. I didn't even think about that, actually. That's pretty funny. Wait, what? Hey, Gucci Papa, why is there a 3-headed Charizard? There's a 3-headed Charizard because it's called, I think they're called Hydras, Hedoras. It's a Hydra, one of them's a Tiamat, and one of them, I don't know what the third one's called. Hedora, yeah, it sounds very Final Fantasy to me. I'm gonna run over here. I'm just gonna, like, isolate Bulk. $50? Max, what the fuck are you doing? You crazy motherfucker. Thanks, Max. You're my best bud. I love you, man. That's like insane, dude. What are you doing? I actually don't know what you're doing, you crazy man. Whoa. Max, you're so crazy. What are you moving back here? It's like the end of the month, isn't it? Max bought that for $1. Oh my god. Max is just flashing cash, man. I was gonna buy Ashen for you, but I can't do anything through the Epic Game Store. Oh my god. Oh, you want to play Ashen? Oh, we could try that then. Then I'll put that money towards Ashen. Oh my god. Max wants you to buy Borderlands 3. I don't think he does. I think he just said he wanted to buy Ashen. But can you just like not buy anything on the Epic Game Store yourself, Max? That's weird. I actually haven't tried it. We'll have to look it up. 50 Canadian Maple Leafs, that's a good amount of money. That'll buy me a couple syrups. A couple of those syrups, man. Alright, I have auto re-raise, so I don't have to worry about anything. I completely forgot all my guys have auto re-raise. It's pretty stupid. You like can't die. And you're useless over there, so get over here. Max, send more money. No, Max is doing fine. What the fuck? Max, what's he? Oh shit. Watching the Phoenix Wright anime, and I've heard the line a whole lot of doll about 5 times. Oh, you can't gift on Epic Game Store, and Ashen isn't on Steam yet. Damn, dude. Okay, I'll do that. I'll buy it on. I'll download the Epic Game Store client and buy Ashen, and we can try to play it. I wouldn't call selling your soul to the devil human. I'm above death, at the top of the human race. Why? Oh, that's kind of weird. Why isn't it on Steam? They must have an agreement, an exclusivity agreement. Fucking Rams is the best. How valuable is freedom that you didn't earn yourself? That's great. Lost your freedom when you lost your pride and confidence. Quality's not something you're given; it's something you fight for. Any freedom gotten from Lukavi isn't true freedom. That's right. See, he's silenced. He's got nothing to say. See that? He's got the silence sound effect, or the silence effect. He got nothing to fucking say. He got no comeback. Oh god. Oh, look at that. He moved over here so Orlando can serve him his fucking ass on a platter. I can't believe that you can't gift on Epic. Like, that just seems so stupid. I guess it's just like Steam has been around so long, it's got so many features, but holy shit, dude. Like, not being able to, like, do stuff like that is, like, so dumb. I'm gonna destroy his gun. I don't like you and your gun. Guns are bad. They scare me. They have to have an exclusivity agreement. There's no other reason. God damn it, Epic. Yeah, it's like... It's so strange, man. Damn, he's dodging like a madman. I agree, freedom is for sale. I sold my soul to Discord so I could post videos of my dog. Oh, did you pay for Discord fucking Nitro or whatever it is? Just so you could... just so you could post, like, GIFs bigger than, like, 5 megabytes or whatever? It's listed in Steam, but not purchasable yet. Apparently Epic is going to allow Unity-made games to sell on there. Just Unity-made? That's kind of funny. It just seems so weird that Epic is... Like, Steam just has so many features I guess you don't really even think about. Like, being able to gift stuff is, like, really good. Like, your friends list functioning. You know, there's, like, the marketplace. Like, all of these are, like, super nice features that you just, like, don't take into account. Then Epic comes in and it's like, oh, it's Epic Store exclusive, and it's like, you can't gift games, you don't have a friend list. It's like, okay. I think 8 megabytes is the cap. Actually, I have to go. I'll be right back real quick. Just real quick. Real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. I'll have to catch up. Honestly, makes a lot more sense to sell since they only take a 12% cut instead of Steam's 30% gouging. Yeah, but I think what might happen now is that Steam may actually have to reevaluate, and they may lower the cost. I mean, 30% is a lot, but I'm sure Steam automates like everything for you. I'm sure, so it's probably actually really nice to have it on Steam. Because I remember one of the guys I went to school with had he's got a game on Steam. What's it called? Foul Space or something? He made it in school with his friends. Search it. I think it's Foul Space. Yeah, it's like $5. Mixed reviews. Oof. That's unfortunate. I'm never gonna review it because I know the guy. Him and his friends made it in school, and it was really cool that they made it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good it is. I haven't really played it a lot. I bought it when he told me, and then I played it for a little bit, and that was that. But yeah, maybe if Epic gets a bigger stranglehold, they'll Steam will adapt and change their monetization scheme. Steam switch it to 20%. Oh damn, that's actually really good. Happy Easter, recommended playing. Oh thanks, man. Hope you have a good Easter too. This is the final battle, by the way. I forgot how short this final gauntlet was when you're OP. We don't want you. Amelia Duel sucks here, actually. I guess they made enough money from hats and TF2 to mitigate the cost. Ooh, sounds like. I kind of hope Epic dies because all they want to do is disrupt the marketplace and all the cool games are exclusive. I don't know. I don't know why everyone's siding with it, because there are going to be people who just don't use the Epic Store because it's the Epic Store and they want it on Steam. So I don't know why they're doing that. But I had to spread the word, Wes. I only bought Nitro so I could post videos of my dog. Literally no other reason. Don't you get like free games or something? I swear there's something you get with Discord Nitro that might make it worthwhile. It's easy to take that stuff for granted. I really, really wish I could gift games on PSN. It'd be nice if you could like gift like the junk games you get. CSGO skins. Man, your transition is still really low FPS. I haven't fixed it yet. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out one day. It's just that I don't know. I'm gonna redo all my graphics again because I don't like them. I thought I liked them, but I don't. So I'll do them eventually. That's far enough, Vormov. Virgo's not working, so give up and hand over Alma. Isn't just kind of gotten around to fixing it? Yeah, it's just like, it's a low priority. I could just ditch them all together and use the Discord ones that are built in. It's just like a fade to black and stuff. I just wanted it to look a little more professional, and it looks crappy, so I don't know. I'm a games journalist, not a graphic designer. That's right, Max. You know what's up. Just needs more blood. Lots of blood is needed for the angel's resurrection. Much bloodshed since Ajora's death, but I guess it wasn't enough. I guess I'll have to go on another rampage. Oh my god. Hehehe. Don't worry. I'll sacrifice you first. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Epic Games Store. Mostly due to journalist setting, it's the hill to die on. Well, it's like, there's gonna be so many, like, there's, whatever, like, Uplay Origin is garbage. There's, like, the Ubisoft store, right? Or is that, whatever. There's, like, EA has, like, Origin. I guess it's, like, is it Ubisoft Uplay? There's, like, gonna be a bunch of storefronts. It's gonna be really annoying to keep up with them. It's nice, Steam's nice because it's convenient. It's just, like, everything's there. Blood darker than wine and hotter than burning lava. So it turns out that Vormov is a lion, man. He's a literal furry. Can't blame him for buying exclusives, it's business. Yeah, I don't mind what they're doing. Yeah. There's a reason game journalist rhymes so well with cock. Just like, fuck off, I want to play good old games. Yeah, GOG is nice, because GOG is just like DRM free, too. You just get like the EXE, right? Like, that's pretty sick. It's just shame that the only way to create competition is not making a compelling service but to hold people's demanded products hostage. Yeah, I agree. And half of it's on the publisher too, right? Because the publisher agreed to that. Her existence impedes our goal. When she wakes, she will remember her mission. Her important mission to call our allies. So they're trying to get more... Okay, I didn't really mention this, but this is like almost like one for one like the ending to Tactics Ogre, if I recall. Not exactly the same, but it's very similar in that, you know, you fight a demon, he's trying to like take over the world with demons. It's funny because if Steam changes to 20%, then Epic Store just dies, which makes me wonder if this is a conspiracy. I think the thing is, Epic got, so Epic had Fortnite, which was like an insane success, and they were basically like, we could be the next Steam, like, we could make tons of money off of not just games, right? We can make money off of other people's games. So I think that's what they saw, is they went, oh shit, we can make a crap load of money because we have this huge influx of cash because Fortnite was like more successful than anything we've ever seen. Anything we've ever developed. Damn, what's he casting? Bahamut? Meteor. Oh. I think I just kill him before it gets off, which is kind of hilarious. Curious to see how far Epic's wallet can run. Like, it can't be making too many sales for anything that isn't Fortnite. It doesn't matter. Fortnite probably made them like shitloads of money. It's like Nintendo on the Wii, right? Nintendo made like a shitload of cash off the Wii. Yeah, I figure that's right. You can't use Mighty Sword here, which sucks. Did he cast it on me? I'm just gonna leave him here. I'm gonna move him back here, actually. Just to be safe, so Meteor doesn't wipe my party. I think I'm just gonna straight up kill him here, though. I don't think he lives through this. Yeah. Beat him. Gears of War is from Epic? Yeah, Gears is Epic. and your boy, Cliffy B. Cliffy the Cuck B. They also get money from sales of the engine, too. Yeah, Epic's making quite a bit of money. Alma. She woke up. I won't let you interfere. Bloody angel, I offer my own life for your resurrection. Need blood? Good thing Hashmallam has got tons of blood in his body. Where's Ygraph and his noseless face these days? We killed him. We killed Ygraph, killed Dice Darg, killed Zalbag, killed pretty much everybody. We killed Algus. We've killed, like, literally everyone in the game. Everyone's dead except Delita. I also can't blame those devs for accepting exclusivity from Epic. If I can secure a cool 50k or 100k or whatever up front for exclusivity, then they likely take it too. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So this is the really funny thing, is Alma's a girl, and Saint Ajora is male. So he just took over Alma's body. But he's like a male. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you fighting him on a boat? I must have missed something. Oh, this is the graveyard of airships, man. Oh, Ragnarok? Sick, dude. I didn't know I got a Ragnarok from this battle. I completely forget that. I completely forget that every single time. Because you only do this battle once, and then the game's over. I think Ramses' party is diving deeper into hell to fight these demons, and there's a boat. No, it's the, it's Final Fantasy. Just be glad they're not on the moon. It's the graveyard of airships. So there's some deep lore we didn't really get into, but, always shall. There's, some deep lore we didn't get into, which is, basically, Saint Ajora is from the past. He's from, like, the distant past. And he's from a time when there was, like, airships and shit. So there was, like, basically there was, like, I guess an apocalyptic event that kind of set humanity back in Final Fantasy Tactics. Because there used to be so Mystidio, who we briefly met in Chapter 2, is like he's like an engineer, and he basically digs through junk and finds like old ancient technology and makes it work again. And that's what's happening here, is like there's like some ancient airship that like doesn't work anymore. And I guess that was the scene for the finale. I don't know, I don't really like it. This finale, I think, is a bit weak in terms of what happens, but I like returning to Orban. So the Virgo Stone is, like, rejecting Alma. Or Alma's, like, rejecting the Virgo Stone. and the takeover. So the ferryman rode a little canoe. Oh, the river Styx. Oh, that would be a better deep dive. Maybe that's the reference. I don't know. Ferryman, a little canoe. Let's not get into details here. Oh, how could I forget? This isn't even my final form. Yep. It wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game without a final without a multi-phase final fight, Dave. Much blood, very death. Malum has like twice the amount of blood as a regular human does. It's perfect. I hold a lot of respect for GOG. I wasn't able to get Fear without buying every other Fear game on Steam as a bundle, but I was able to buy it on GOG without that BS. Yeah, but it's also like, I think I have all the Fear games because of that bundle. Are you trying to stop my resurrection? I won't let you. Oh, look. He's summoning demons. I haven't heard that before. Plus, don't need to install a launcher. Alma gets possessed by the evil bad guy. Congratulations, you win. No. It's the kind of stuff that wins my loyalty. Don't gimmick me like I'm a child. Depends. I don't mind... I wouldn't mind, like... I don't mind bundles if they're good deals. Like, if I'm gonna buy Fear 1, it's kind of likely that I'm at least have a passing interest in Fear 2 and Fear 3. And all the DLC. So I don't mind. What, 2 Almas? Can you make that out the real Alma punch the deep? No, one of them's Alma and one of them's Saint Ajora. And now Saint Ajora turned into the Lucavi form, Ultima. Gee, Ramza, 2 Almas? 2 sisters? The whole ancient technology was far more advanced. It's such a goddamn cliche at this point. I always like it, but it's not even a surprise to me anymore. It's like in it's like that in like Monster Hunter 2. There's like this kind of like overarching idea that there's like all this ancient technology, but like there's these evil monsters. There's like a theory that like the monsters were like genetically engineered by people to like be like bioweapons. So it's like then they like took over the world and like reset the tech. It's pretty damn funny. Now you can strip both of them. Gonna do one thing to this guy. Let's murder his ass. Ultima. Is it blood? Is it a class Bloody Angel? Holy Angel. Deck. The floor of a boat. Okay. Lightning stabs for days. Fear 2 and 3 are Garbo though. Fear Extraction Point. No, that's a good. Wait, is Fear 2 actually bad? I think I played Fear 2 or Fear 3. Which is the one where your main character gets sexually assaulted? Is that 2? I think it's 2. I played 2. I'm positive I played 2. How's it? Is it actually Garbo? I don't think it was that bad. I liked it quite a bit. Oh, Alma gets a turn. She's M barrier, yeah. Oh my god, her design is reminding me a lot of Larkman from Battle Network. Oh, maybe. Okay, so I was reading, and apparently Saint Ajora is a guy, but he takes over Alma's body with the Virgo Stone, and Alma's female. Alma is like undoubtedly female. It's like not up for debate. Alma's a girl. Oh, he's casting Ultima. Oh, he's casting his version of Ultima. That's right. Or sorry, her version. And Ultima is a pair of honkers on it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's meant to be like that androgynous thing, but I think it's because Alma's body is female. So when Ultima took over, it took over, like, the body, like, split. So, like, took over Alma's body. Because you saw Saint Ajora was still, like, he looked like Alma. And I think it's still, like, still female because it's Alma's body. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. I've played them all through once in the past. Fear 2 is just a pedophile. Yeah. So that's actually Ultima. Auto potion, auto potion, auto potion. So that only did like 70 damage. I'll have to look up Larkman from Battle Network. I don't actually know. I haven't actually played that much Battle Network. I'll just use another X-Pot. I've only got 88 of them left. Ultima is a trap, confirmed. I mean, I mean, if you're looking at it, it's got a bit of a package, don't you think? There's a package there. Definitely has some tits. Feminine face, but there's definitely a package. So I don't know. I guess you take it as you will. Up for interpretation, I suppose. Does FF7 have the best final encounter? You mean like final encounter? Where you fight, where you have a battle with Sephiroth and you get a free Omni Slash on him? That's pretty fucking sick. Killed him. It? So Altima is literally a dude in a woman's body. FFT was so forward thinking for its time. I suppose. Altima is a trap confirmed, yep. So when you kill the demons, they turn into really big chess pieces. Battle Network was my childhood, I played way too much of it. I have all of them. What's noticing the bulge? It's pretty prominent here, man. It's pretty prominent here. You're the descendant of the one who killed me before. Okay, so I have a theory here. So we'll get into this, but it's like, okay, so my theory here is that during the 50-year war, or the 100 Years War, sorry, Balbanes and Orlandu got together and they thwarted a Lucavi outbreak, basically exactly like what Ramza did, right? Because Cid has a Holy Stone, and he's like, they're gonna find out sooner or later when you first see him, right? So it's like, he must know about the Lucavi. So my theory is that him and Balbanes thwarted Altima's first attempt back into the world, and like Ramza is killing him, and he goes, "Oh, you're the descendant of the one who killed me before." So I'm assuming that's Balbanes. Wes, I have a theory here, Dale. Just a game theory. Just a game theory. Hey Max, I'm a games journalist, okay? I'm allowed to make theories. Wes, I'm learning far more than I wanted in this stream. Is Altima a Slanesh cameo? It's possible. This is definitely not female, though. Puffy Coochie, I will kill you. So now Altima changes to... I think it changes to Ultima, and it changes to Bloody Angel, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Archangel. Still Altima. Whatever. But yeah, that's my game theory. No, this can't be. You have 4 Excaliburs. You cheated not only the game, but yourself. You were only supposed to have 1. Okay, 1. 2 if you went and found the other one in the deep dungeon. Can't have 4. It's not fair. Oh shit, Lord. That's my theory. Is that Cid and Balbanes went on some FFT tier adventure and they stopped the original Lucavi from coming out. That's my theory. Ramza, remember what we used to say? Oh god. She could heal herself in the next spot. I like literally cannot lose this fight because everyone's got angel rings. So it's like I bring the smack down. Damn. This guy is slow as shit. Like, look at this. He gets a turn then. I might actually be able to kill him first. Lightning Stab's probably the strongest. 350, yeah. Yep. Mr. Bones. It's like the one big problem with Final Fantasy Tactics is it's a little too easy. It's pretty ridiculous how easy it is. So when are we gonna get Final Fantasy Tactics 0? Hopefully never. I really prefer stuff like that to be like left in the past. Like, if there's some backstory, I'd rather it be left like ambiguous. Like, you can tell me that if you were like, oh yeah, confirmed that Balbanes and Sidolphus went on a fucking Lucavi killing mission just like Ramza did, I'd be fine with it. I wouldn't be upset, but I don't need to see it. I can just leave that up to my imagination, my interpretation. 500, damn. How is this gonna do so much damage? Oh, because it crit. 775. Damn, this guy's got a lot of HP. Now can you tell me how the Wonderful Wizard of Oz is important to the symbolism? No, I can't. That's too much of a deep dive for me. The most I can do is make parallels to... The most I can do is make parallels to fucking Kid Tactics Ogre. It's like, oh great, you got rid of my re-raises. Thanks. Thanks. I'm definitely not mad about that. She, like, can't do anything. She sucks. She literally cannot do anything. Whatever. Teleports behind you. Oh, I win. That was Final Fantasy Tactics, everybody. We beat it. Definitely, not that hard. Come on, dude, that's not fair. You gotta give him time to prepare his thesis. No, I don't think Final Fantasy Tactics' symbolism is as deep as Silent Hill. And the symbolism is definitely more on the nose. Like when Ygraf makes the pact with Velius using the Ares stone, his form looks like a ram. It's like, And when he makes when you do the thing, oh, congratulations, this game is complete. Oh, so Kino, dude. It's not this battle, it's this game. It's over, man. We beat it. It's great shit, dude. So good. Where was the part where the Blade Saint comes out of his body? Behold, the second mortal blade. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you could have just, like, made Genichiro. I don't know why they didn't just make Genichiro get souped up for that fight. It would have been way better. But whatever. When I was younger, I really wanted a Legend of Dragoon prequel. I've smartened up a bit since then. Was there, like, actual prequel stuff in Legend of Dragoon? That's pretty funny. Yeah, so guide Alma's soul. Yes. Alma is dead. This is her funeral. So you can make some parallels here to, like, kind of like the beginning of the game where you're, like, trying to, like, decide your fate and kind of, like, lock down to the way you were born, right? You'll see in a little bit. Even looks like Urizen. More power. Oh shit, he's transferring into Virgil. That's a nice way to end it. The game is complete. Yeah, I always like that. Because it's like, this battle is complete. But then the last battle, it says, this game is complete. Which always made me smile. What a pity. She was so young. All of the siblings gone. Yeah. So, Ramza's noble house, completely wiped off the map. Erased from history. Pulls out a 5th Excalibur. Behold, the second mortal blade. Yeah, the youngest won't even be buried. 300-year history is over now. So I guess you could say that it, like, somewhere within that 300 years, there was, like, a battle with Lucavi, but I like to think it was Balbanes and Cid. That's what I like to think. Yeah. Wanted to come earlier, but it was too risky. Too dangerous. So everybody's fine. Even though Balmafula looked like she was gonna get fucking stabbed by Delita, she's fine. And now we get some exposition to what actually happened into, like, the War of the Lions plot. So Delita married Ovelia. Commoner brings peace to a chaotic kingdom, marries the princess, becoming king. What a happy ending. A legend that will be passed down for centuries. Yes, it will. Quite literally will. Even looks like Urizen. There was a major prequel stuff in Legend of Dragoon. It's actually very similar to what you explained. All the heroes went on an adventure and fought the big bad. There's a cutscene that explains it. Huh. I never got that far, I guess. I don't think I ever got past, like, the second disc. Immediately looked like he killed her, then let her go. Yeah. So So Delita wasn't all bad. He let Balmafula go. I guess he identified with her having been used by Vormov. Yeah. So Delita used the Shrine Knights. And then, became the king. What a crazy thing to happen. Did my father die fighting heroically? Yep. I mean, I guess I guess the implication is they got stuck in the dimension. Or they all just left or whatever. Are you really dead? I still can't believe you're really dead. I mean, you know. Why would Ramza be dead? When he's on a fucking chocobo right here. Just walk past your own funeral. Crash your own funeral. So I always like that ending, because it's like... Ramza's just totally okay with his entire family history getting erased, because it's not important to him. Just doesn't care. It's not important to him. It's not... It's kind of like it goes against like the theme of the game, right? In chapter 1, everyone's talking about rank, and you can't change your fate, and your lot in life is confirmed from the minute you're born, and it's just like... No. Delita became a king. Ramza gave up his noble house to do the right thing. Which was saving the world from fucking demons. A legend that will be passed down for centuries looks at the player in Final Fantasy Tactics 2. Oh, just a nice little ending. Very, very humble, you know. Don't get to know what Ramza did after this. He just went off and lived the rest of his life. Yeah, years later, Orlan... Oh, yeah, so Auron collected his experiences over a period of 5 years and made a book. His collection is known as the Durai Papers, were be presented by Prince Clemens's meeting, during which the new possessor of the throne was to be selected. So, like, this is so funny, because it's like... But the church, which feared public disclosure of the truth, decided to arrest Durai and burn him at the stake for the crime of heresy. So, Olan, our friend Olan... He was like, I'm going to tell the truth about what happened during the Lion War. And it's just like, oh, look. Enjoy getting burned at the stake as a heretic. Like, he dies, like, very unceremoniously. And now... Yeah, so Azalam Durai. So, Azalam is the guy who wrote the Brave story. He's kind of like your... You don't ever have to actually, like, look at the Brave story, but he's a descendant of Olan. So, this is the story of Ramza, as told by a descendant of Olan, basically because he's trying to clear his ancestor's name. Because Olan got burned at the stake for a heretic, because... Burned at the stake for being a heretic because... Basically, he was going to reveal what the church did during the 50-Year War to try to seize power. So, just like, it's... Ramza's story got uncovered because of Olan. Because of Olan's descendant wanting to clear his other ancestor's name, basically. That's sort of a killjoy. Yeah, you got this nice juxtaposition of Ramza just having a happy little chocobo ride off to his future with his sister. And then Olan gets burned at the stake. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay. That's fucking dark, I guess. The dude was invincible in battle and died writing a book. Yeah. Why didn't he just fucking galaxy stop the church, man? Fucking galaxy stop, dude. The pen is mightier. Nope, fire wins here. Getting burned at the stake is pretty brutal. Pretty savage way to die. Especially when you survived, like, the 50-Year War and, like, potentially battles with Lucavi and stuff, and then you just get burned at the stake. It's like, okay. I'm not mad about it. But that's most of Final Fantasy Tactics. So I'll go back quickly and look at the Brave story just to show you how detailed some of the stuff is. But it's like not... It's just like totally supplemental to the rest of the game. Like it's just these big walls of text. Tons of characters you never even see in game or are even mentioned, really. It's just crazy. One of these fates is not like the other. One of these fates is death. Boom. I may die in battle, but I will never be defeated. I do like that theme. Everyone focused so strongly on rank and bloodlines and it brought nothing good, so Ramza leaves that life behind. Yeah, he just goes and lives for himself, man. Well, there's an after credits scene we'll see soon, but yeah, it's like
nothing good came of it, man. Like, you just leave it behind, and you know, you your brother was like Dystar killed his father to seize the house so he could have power. And Zalbag was kind of along for the ride because he didn't realize that Dystar had killed his father, and then, you know, their family line basically crumbles at that moment. And Rams has been off doing his own thing for like the last, I don't know how long the line war lasts, couple of years probably. But yeah, it's just like nothing good comes out of it. Like, it basically wouldn't have mattered if Ramza was, you know, a noble or just a commoner. He did what he needed to do. Let's skip this. No, I can't. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, that's like it's such a major theme of the game, especially in Chapter 1. And I think Chapter 1's actually much more important than a lot of people probably give it credit for. Because it sets up a lot of the themes and ideals with, like, Algus. And, like, Algus is, like, blatant classism, like, extremely blatant. And it's just like, oh, okay. The plot twist, Orlando rises from the ashes using his 68 Phoenix Downs and raises the church. No, I think the implication is that Ramza had a crap load of holy stones. I think he had like 8 of them or something. So, like, Raffle destroys the gate, but my assumption here is that Ramza used the holy stones in the same way that Rafa used it to like revive Malak, and they basically opened a gate back to Ivalis. That's in my head canon, which means Orlando didn't die. Orlando did like the same thing. He just kind of came back and became a hermit, I guess. Just kind of like came back and lived his life quietly away from the war and away from all that stuff. Is the same guy who created the Ivalis universe also the guy who went on to make FF12 and so on, or did Square just take the Ivalis name and run with it? I think the latter, since the guy who made Vagrant Story worked on 12. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure the guy who made, like, Ivalis, like, because there's, like, an Ivalis Alliance team. I think that guy worked on Vagrant Story. Because Vagrant Story is, like, legitimately the same universe as Final Fantasy Tactics. They are legitimately the same universe. They don't take place anywhere near each other, but they're the same universe. But Ivalis in Tactics Advance and 12 and stuff is all very different, right? Because you got like different races and stuff that's just not in the game. I still have no idea what happened in Vagrant Story. I had fun playing it though. Vagrant Story is very, very bare bones on the plot. It's like Ashley Riot is like crazy, but also not crazy. It's like the church ruins. We were here earlier, like at the start of the game, I think. So this is King Delita and Queen Ovelia. Everyone's been looking for you. Oh my god. Today's your birthday, and she just stabs him. You use everybody like that, yeah. Now you'll kill me just like Ramza. So, like... fucking Delita. He gets everything he's ever wanted. He's the king. He's the most powerful person in the country. And he got there by using people. And what does he get? He gets stabbed by a woman he genuinely cared about. But the fact that he used her, she finds out that she used her. And then she stabs him because he's a bad person. And then he stabs her and presumably kills her. And then it's just over. So he loses everything he ever cared about. and this is the difference, right? Like, Delita only cared about class. Like, he only cared about rising to the top. And he basically loses everything he's ever cared about. He lost his friend Ramza. He lost Ramza as a friend. He lost his sister. He lost... Well, his sister wasn't his fault. But he lost, like, a woman he genuinely cared about. And all that stuff is just, like... It's, like... It just completely... It's so completely on the nose of what should have happened, right? Because he's a bad guy. He did bad, underhanded things to get where he was, and he doesn't get to be happy at the end of the story. It's empty. Wait, post-credits scene. Oh, bye, Doomed. Yeah, see ya. Glad I caught the end. Yeah, it was good. We're just gonna go... I'm just gonna show you guys some of the Brave story. A little bit, and then we'll end this. We'll end the stream. The end. Yeah, I mean, it's not... So it never tells you his name is Alazam. It never tells you his name is Alazam Durai. It just says Alazam. But it's like people. So you like it shows you the record. So this is all like the... This is kind of like the cliff notes of what happened in like every cutscene. So it's like, this includes, it's like the assassination of Prince Larg. So it's like everything is in here. Came to Maraude in search of Alma, discovered the High Priest in her death, yeah. But it's like people. So it's like Ramza. It's like Ramza's only 18, I always forget that. So he's like 16 at the beginning, but in this he's like 18. Delete is the same, I think, yeah. He continues to use people for his own ambitions and well-being, yeah. Friend of you. Rebs is the only one who gets a happy ending, and it's only a happy ending because he fakes his death. Goddamn, yeah. Ambition is a powerful catalyst for both life and death. Yeah, like... Delita got everything he ever wanted, and he lost everything he ever, like, really needed. So it's like, yeah. Alma. Hey, hang on. So Ramza and Alma are the same age? What the hell? Is that, like... Is the implication that they're twins? Alma is closer to you as you are closer in age than her brothers. Interesting. Right? Came from a different mother than the second brother. Yeah, so it says came from a different mother than the second brother. It's like really confusing because she's your half sister. Like she's your full sister, but she's half sister to Dystarg and Zalbag. It's like Zalbag. Yeah, it's just like, as leader of the Hokuto Knights, he is considered a holy knight. Your older brother, many victories in the 50-year war. He has been praised by King Danamuda as a savior of Ivalis and Galeon under the name of Beowulf. There is victory. Fights you as a servant of Lukavi, but is defeated. One of the troop leader under Prince Larg, your eldest brother, follows his late father Balbane's wishes, gave up his position as leader of the Hokuto Knights to his younger brother, became the troop leader for Prince Larg, assassinated Duke Larg during the attack on Bethel Garrison, retains power, but is killed in an ambush by Zalbag. Yep. Dead. Larg. Assassinated by Dystarg's scheme during an attack at Bethlo. Yep. Assassinated by the scheme of Knight Delita and the church during an attack on Bethel Garrison. So Orinus, this is like third son between late King Amdala and Queen Revelia, with 2 sons dying at birth. Orinus is in line to succeed the crown. Yeah, so this is like the whole reason is they're fighting over succession rights. So it's Orinus and what's her name? Ovelia. It's fucking insane to me that that's a post-credit scene. I expected some little nice and happy thing, and then the people stab each other. Goddamn dark shit, pretty good. Would you recommend? Would I recommend Final Fantasy Tactics? Absolutely, yes. The heroes are barely adults. It's pretty damn typical for a Japanese game. You could have made Ramza like 30, and it wouldn't have changed anything. So Revelia had cats. She's like, yeah, she's the younger sister of Prince Larg. So maybe married King Amdala when she was age 20, bore 3 sons, but 2 died soon after birth. Yeah. So where is Amdora? Yeah. So this is the 18th king of the Akasha Kingdom. Obtained the throne at the end of the 50-year war from King Denamua, who died of ill health. Weak since birth. Did not command his troops during the war and is somewhat unsuited to become king. Died due to the Black Plague after suffering from a high fever for 7 days. So the king dies, basically. He dies because he gets, like, super fucking sick. And then there's succession question between Orinus and... what's her name? Ovelia. Does Altima have a bio? Does it confirm boy or girl? I don't think so. Algus. Lost power of the 50 Years' War as Algus is trying to regain his family status by becoming a knight. Killed at Fort Zeekden during the battle to annihilate the Death Corps. Yep. Gafgarian. You can see their ages when they're alive, so I think Algus is like the same age as you. Mercenary hired by the Hokuten Knights to escort Princess Ovelia to Igros. He was a leader of the Toten Knights during the 50-Year War, but his brutal fighting style forced him out of the Knights after the war. Died in battle at Lionel Castle. Yeah, so Agrius is 23. Strong sense of loyalty towards the royal family and a strong sense of justice. She feels sympathy for Ovelia, who has to live in a remote region. Not a single character has a nose. Yep, unfortunately. Yeah, so Cid's like almost 60. Like, he's old as shit. Also known as TG Cid, undefeated leader of the Nanted Knights during the 50-Year War, only equaled by Balbanes and Zalbag. He was held at the Bethla garrison for planning a rebellion against Prince Galtania, but escaped with the help of his son Olan and you. He is currently with you. He's currently in your party. So yeah, I like to think that Balbanes and Orlando were bros. Magician of the Nantan Knights, adopted son of TG Cid. Yeah, okay, so Olan's real father was a comrade of Cid and died in the 50-Year War. So there you go. They call him stepfather, they call him father, it's like really confusing. And it's just like, he is adopted son of TG Cid. Adopted son. Worked as the right-hand man under Cid, but after the assassinations of Duke Locanania was placed in the dungeons of Zeltenia Castle by Delita as a man knowing the truth. Agrius is that much older than Ramza? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, I don't know. Zalmo. He is defeated in a battle against you at Zeltenia. Yep. Simon. Good old thing, yeah. Came for the Holy Stone Virgo. Ygraf. I think Ygraf is like 30. Leader of the anti-aristocrat Death Corps. He was also the leader of the Knights of Death, which were made up of volunteers during the 50-Year War. To relieve the stronghold of the aristocrats, they performed terrorist acts, such as assassinations and kidnappings of leading figures, but were eliminated by retaliation by the officials. Anti-aristocrat belief matched that of the church as he became a temple knight killed by you in battle at Riavine's castle. So these changed throughout the game. Oh, wow. Watching his movements and listening to his thoughts, she's unable to... She's unable to draw her sword. The Cardinal. I don't think this is the Lucafian here. Rafa's only 16, damn, dude. Where's the guy who got tossed off a roof? Barrington? Who's probably coming up? Yeah. 16 and 19. Elmdor. Silver Noble. Silver Ogre. Died in a battle at the Fuse Plains. Came back to life as Lucavi, but is defeated and killed by you. So Elmdor had a very similar situation to Ygraf, where he had a holy stone and he got killed. And came back. So here's Barrington. This Grand Duke was not a warrior. He did not fight on the front lines during the 50-Year War. Under the Grand Duke, a group of mercenaries were assembled from many countries and fought in his name. Realizing the powers of the Holy Stone and its significance to warfare, he steals the Holy Stone. This action infuriates Vormov, and he is killed. Everybody fucking dies, okay? This is Mystadio. Yeah. He has mastered the use of a gun, which is an advanced weapon where gunpowder is packed into a steel barrel. Bezrodio, yeah. Well-respected Meister of producing advanced weapons. Discovering the stone Taurus in the mines of Gug, he was pursued by the Bart Company, but was rescued by you. Rudvich is dead. Is that killed by the Cardinal? Yeah. Failing to obtain the Holy Stone Taurus, he was executed by the Cardinal. Yeah. Celia, an Ultima demon summoned by Marquis Elmdor. Lead, an Ultima. So they're just like straight up Ultima demons, but they look like women. This is how it is, man. And it's like Vormov. It's actually surprisingly light. I remember there being a lot more text. Islud Tingle. He's got a gun. He had the Holy Stone Pisces. Slain when he tried to restrain Vormov, who turned into Lucavi. Yeah, I guess Clayton didn't actually have a... He didn't have a Holy Stone, I guess. As a commoner in his Machinist days, he was involved in the anti-aristocrat movement and was on the blacklist of the Knights. Died in a battle at Deadbed Desert, but he comes back as an engineer. To cover her father's identity, she joins her party. Why is gun in quotes? Because he uses a gun to kill people. Daughter of a farmer of a fief in the Beowulf Kingdom. She's a part of the fiefdom. Losing her parents to the Black Plague, she was taken in by the Beowulf family with her brother. She attended the aristocratic school with Alma, but had a hard time due to her family background. Abducted for her involvement in the assassination of Duke Dystarg and killed by Algus. That's just fucking straight up wrong. Abducted for her attempted assassination. Former leader of the Hokuten Knights and achieved the rank of Heavenly Knight. Other knights were being defeated. He produced many victories, even when he was outnumbered. A treaty was reached because of the fear he struck into the hearts of his enemies. Poisoned and killed in the latter parts of the war by his own son. Oof. It's like Gustav, yeah. He was forced out and eventually joined the Knights of Death, yeah. Plans abduction from Marquis Elmdor, but loses his life from wife Graf's purge. There's a lot of typos. It's a lot of typos. This official wiki doesn't explain why Wygraf surrounds himself exclusively with women. Dave. Big pimpin', okay? That's the only reason. Tries to escape the Hokuten Knights using Teta as a shield, but it fails. Dies during the ordeal. Yeah, Azalem Durai. Historian of the late ages, especially in the studies of the Middle Ages. Also known as an archaeologist and a theologist. Search for an explanation of the Durai writings led him to the great confrontation with the Muron sect of the Glabados Church. His works include The Mysteries of the Lion War, The Real Image of the Holy Ajora, and the Durai writings, The Truth of the 400th Year War. There we go. And you get treasures and shit like the Germanic scriptures, which you can actually read. You can actually read the Germanic scriptures, which is kind of hilarious. You can actually read them. Like, I didn't, but like when you first get them, you can come in here and go into treasures and read the Germanic scriptures. It's like, it's not super long, but it gives you the background on like the church's lies, their secrets. Yeah, so I think it's Simon wrote notes in the Ikoku language. I think it's Simon, yeah. Wygraf's is the level 99 exclusive passive ability, Big Pimpin'. I don't know, I just thought it's a nice little trick that it's just a nice little detail that he's only got female. The ink was not yet dry. Yeah. I'm not gonna read these. I'm sure they're online, but you can actually read the Germanic scriptures, which is fucking crazy. Start menu. There you go. It's really slow and it's like a lot of it's a lot of text, but you can actually read them and like learn what happened. Yeah, so it's like you can see all the holy stones, what they look like. And the twins acquired after beating Duke Elmdor. So he had the Gemini stone. Treasure of the Orlandu family. Yeah, so it says it was a treasure of the Orlandu family. It was in possession of TG Sid. I like to think that he knew about the Lucavi before he joined your party. Scorpio was Quakelin. Sagittarius. Meliadul has it. Capricorn was given to Dystarg. Yeah, so Pisces was Isludes, and Alma took it. That's all. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, you got 8. Yeah, so you have 8. You have 8 holy stones. You get a 9th one. Well, I guess you get 9 and 10 if you do the side quest. You get 9 and 10, and I guess it's implied that Raffle has one maybe, and Vormov has Leo, so that's probably the thing. But that's Final Fantasy Tactics. It's good as shit. You should play it, and you should take it all in and enjoy yourself. 18 hours, goddamn, dude. Ugh. I think I'm just gonna end the stream there, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your view. I'm tired, man. Like, I'm really tired, and we're already like 2 hours deep, so I don't think it's a good idea to start anything new. We will play Ninja Blade next week on Xbox 360, because that's a thing. Wish more games had details like this. You get a book, which is cool, but actually being able to read the book in the game is awesome. Yeah, it is, dude. Makes a lot of sense, too, because it's like, when you first leave Orban with the book, Malak's like, well, did you read it? And it's like, yeah, I read it. I learned about it. I remember how Metal Gear Solid 2 had fucking novels in the extra section. They weren't insanely long, but I remember the longest one being over 100 pages. It's nice to have little details like that. Like, because you can engage with it if you want. Like, you don't have to look at any of the Brave story to get the Final Fantasy Tactics experience. But if you do, you'll get a little bit more out of it, and you get a little more understanding, which is always nice. So, hold on. Did you not unlock Cloud? Is he worth unlocking behind the novelty? No. Cloud's actually fucking terrible. So there's a bunch of reasons why Cloud sucks, okay? I'll go into details why. So number 1 is he starts off at level 1. So he has no abilities unlocked. You have to level him up from scratch. He has nothing, which is really, really annoying, because by the time you get Cloud, you've got Sid, you've got Ramza like maxed out, you've got Agrius and all these other people who are insanely good. So Cloud is like, he's mostly a novelty. So that's 1. So number 2 is to actually use any of Cloud's like limit break abilities. You have to find a sword in Bervenia Volcano called the Materia Blade, and the Materia Blade is weak as shit. So not only do you have to like level up Cloud from scratch, level up his very expensive abilities, you have to equip him with a subpar weapon, and if you actually use the limit abilities, they have insanely long charge times. Like, you see how I was running around using like sword skills from Orlandu and Agrius and Meliadul, and I was trashing people instantly? Clouds all have like an insanely long charge time. So you have to level up Cloud from scratch, he has to use a garbage weapon, and you have to charge your attacks. He's junk. He's junk to use. At least he's junk to use if you want to use him like you intend to, which is like his base class. Beyond the novelty, yeah, he's not worth using over the novelty. You're a winner, yeah. Like, Cloud sucks. It's really unfortunate that Cloud sucks. If he started at like what like Orlandu starts at, it'd be fine, but he doesn't. It's pretty damn dumb that you already have Sid by then, because he's very clearly OP. I think you can get him before Sid. You have to do a side quest. You have to do Beowulf's side quest. Beowulf's side quest is like really annoying, but I gotta look how many battles you have to do. I just don't remember when. You have to do a bunch of like back and forth between Gug. So you like run around between Gug. You like run around. Oh no, you have to get Holy Stone, so maybe you do need it. You have to have a Holy Stone, you go to Gug, and then Bezrodio, like, he activates a machine, that like brings Cloud in from a different dimension. And then you have to do like Beowulf's subquest to get the Holy Dragon. And then you have to, let's like what? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess there's only 6 battles, but it's a lot. It's like you have to run around the world. You have to do a lot of running around the world. So yeah, and it's if you said no to the flower girl and you didn't buy her thing. Oh no, yeah, you would have to. Yeah, you have Sid by then. Cause you're on your way to Limberry. Yeah, you have Sid by the time you get Cloud, like 100%. Like you have to have him. Because at Zargadis Trade City, you have the event with Eris, not Eris, Eris. And you have to buy the thing. So if you don't buy the flower, you can't get Cloud. But it's like, it sucks because you get Cloud so late, he's so useless, and it's just like so bad. Brings Cloud in from another dimension. That sounds pretty fucking dumb. Yeah, you use the Zodiac Stone on a machine, and it brings him back from another dimension. And then you use a different Zodiac Stone on a different machine, and you get, what's his name? Worker 8. You get the Iron Giant. But yeah, I would... Ugh. If you were going to play Final Fantasy VII, I would do... Or sorry, if you're going to play Final Fantasy Tactics, I would definitely do the side quest. You should do the side quest because it's actually pretty entertaining and interesting. And Beowulf's kind of okay, and it's interesting. It's more interesting than just firing it through it like what I did here. Why couldn't they find him passed out on a river and have Cloud say, "Where am I? I was drifting on the live stream." That would have been way better. Yeah, wake up next to a wheelchair. That would have been pretty fucking hilarious, Dave. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Special thanks to Max for buying me Ashen, which we'll do shortly. And we'll play Ninja Blade next week and see if it's as bad as Codex says. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you then.